Welcome to the Rookie Lap. We chose Texas this week. We are Ella fellas, or at least I am.
Yeah, that's a new one to me. He was just explaining that one to me, so now I guess I understand a little more.
Yeah, so if Dale Jr. and Kenny Wallace are going to jump on the Ella fella train, then I guess we will too.
I'll have to look it up and see and make my decision later.
Yeah. But anyway, yeah, we raced in Texas this week, or tried to.
There was some racing going on.
Yeah.
There was a whole bunch of, I don't know. I'm glad I wasn't out there trying to overwheel on that track. There's some talented drivers that didn't do very well, and that's across all three series.
Yeah, Texas right now has the record for the most number of cautions of any racetrack, and they probably continued that this year.
Yeah, I would imagine. I mean, you can't blame it on the Cup cars either, because the other division was saying it was just like, boom, snap, I'm loose. Just wrecking.
I think it's really a one groove deal, and if you're out the groove, you're done. And I just think back the last several years now of just numerous guys: Bubba, Denny, Kyle, Busch, Larson, Josh Berry, Joey. I don't know about Logano, but just so many guys, they just barely get out of that groove, and that's it. Or you hit them bumps in 3 and 4, and that's it.
Yeah.
But
yeah, that's what got Bowman today was the bump. It just, you can see it just bump, and he was around. I mean, it was immediate, no control.
Yeah.
They all have to race the same track, so they can't make excuses about what the track does to them.
No. And
it's your duty to get out there and figure out where to run and how to run, and where to lay the throttle down and back off.
Yeah.
So that's on the driver.
Yeah. I do think the racing is getting better than Texas a couple years ago. It still needs work. I don't know that there was as much passing as there could be.
No, those tracks, if you can go 2 or 3 wide on those tracks and stick, then it makes for a whole lot better race.
Yeah.
But everybody was afraid to get out there and try to do something for the most of the time. So.
Well, yeah, because I think you pretty much guarantee to wreck.
Yeah.
So you just kind of ride in line. I mean, you notice anytime they kind of, for whatever reason, pit strategy or whatever, the top 10 kind of got flipped and the guys that were up front got shuffled back a little bit. And they kind of stayed there.
Yeah.
It was just riding line.
Yeah, Lord, how many laps let me see how many Corey Heim led. He led a ton of laps.
I think he's up to 50-something total now, because they said he's led more laps than Riley Hurts. I want to say they said he was up to 55 laps led now. I don't know how many today, though.
He led today 69 laps.
Oh, so even more than that.
Yeah.
Yeah. And he had a pretty good gap on him when he was leading, too.
Oh, yeah. He got it stretched out, proving that they do have good cars. It's not just one car in that team that's good. They've got good cars, which Bubba has speed a lot. It's just still.
Where did Wiley wind up? Because he was top 10.
No, he had some good. Yeah, he had some good running going on today. He was 11th.
Yeah, so that potentially is his. Or no, I think he did better at Daytona, but there from a good chunk of the race, he was running in the best spot he ever has on an oval. I heard he saw him sniffing a 5th for a little while. So, to his credit, that is now the 2nd or 3rd time he's ran better this year, I think.
Yeah.
So, he's still got a long ways to go, but he is showing improvement.
Hey, he didn't spin out in Texas, did he?
No.
He can say that.
There's a lot of guys that can't say that.
I'll say Kyle Larson can't say it. William Byron can't say it. There's a whole bunch of them that can't say it.
Yeah.
I was gonna say that maybe Gibbs can't say it, but that wasn't all on him, was it?
No. I guess we can start with that one.
Yeah.
So I just read on the internet, I missed this part, but apparently Ryan Preece said, when I get back to that 54, he's going to be done, because I've had enough. I'm sick of guys that are complete idiots being able to be in a car that is so fast that can just get away with anything and just do stupid stuff with no consequences. So,
Oh, don't say that. Just do it.
yeah.
I mean, it's simple. If you're gonna do it, just do it. Don't say it.
Yeah, I guess thinking about them comments, is NASCAR going to review that one?
I would imagine there'll be something said about that.
Well, I don't even know what Gibbs did to him, do you?
I really don't. Honestly, I don't. I never saw anything.
He got into him a little bit.
Yeah, but unfortunately, this track kind of leads to that. Like you and I were talking a little while ago, that if you're going to pass somebody on the outside, you're going to have to crowd them down. You're going to have to crowd them down on the start if you're starting on the outside. If you don't have any speed, or I guess you could just fall like a brick and just give up. But that's the nature of these cars now. The drivers have to understand that. There's a whole lot of taking air off, crowding people. You know, if you just slam into somebody, that's different. But if you're crowding somebody, that's just what it takes with these cars now, I think.
Especially here with
this is as bad as it gets, because you can't make that run and then slide up to the wall and catch it.
No.
Or I didn't see anybody able to do that.
Yeah, so
the people that don't like tracks, you can't pass that. This would be the one right now to not like. But
yeah, and Texas has been on it's had a bad look the last few years. There's been a lot of guys saying they should just bulldoze this place and try again. But I think they're saying that it's getting better as they're letting it age, but like you need it to age another 10 years. And is it worth waiting 10 more years? Probably not.
I don't know.
There's so many tracks right now that are looking for a spot on the schedule. Whether that's...
I'm sure other than Chase Elliott today, it probably was nobody's favorite track. Denny might like it some, but Chase seemed to have it figured out pretty well. But I mean, it's the same thing. He was up front. He stayed up front.
Yeah.
It didn't like that when he was back mid-pack, he was just blowing by everybody and getting back up there.
Nope. Yeah, well, the only question I'm going to pose for this section is, so people started talking after Kansas, because you know that one was a real straightforward, that one Cody Ware caution come to the light, just kind of boring race to a lot of people. Vegas was not super entertaining either. The one thing we've given this car, with all of its other issues, is that it's so good on intermediates, mile and a half, Charlotte, Kansas, the list goes on. Okay, this is the third intermediate this year, including Kansas, where they had such a good race 2 years ago that have been mediocre. Are the cars getting so close again just because guys figuring it out that we're now ruining the intermediates and the car can't even stand on that? Are we going to have this issue at Charlotte? And
oh God, I hope not.
Yeah,
no, I hope not. But I think that maybe not, because Charlotte has traditionally been a track where you could run 2 or 3 wide.
Yeah. The only thing I worry about is that even with Charlotte, that might be the only good one now. I don't know if there will be another one, because Kansas was the other good one, and they've had bad races there the last 2 years now.
Well, you got Chicagoland now.
Yeah, that one.
We don't. That's an unknown for everybody except for, I guess, the top 3 drivers supposedly.
So they might have a good race for 4th on back, but
that was a. Hey, let's take our supposedly top tier drivers and turn them loose.
Yeah.
To get experience here.
Well, y'all covered my thoughts on that, so I don't know. That's
still wrong.
Yep. But yeah, so I guess I'm gonna hold off judgment till Charlotte. Now, if Charlotte's a snoozer, I will be worried. But
and you will be in Germany.
Yeah. So I might see about calling in again. That seemed to work all right last time.
Yeah.
The only issue is I think it'll be about 6 in the morning over there. My roommate might be sleeping. But I won't be.
Hopefully you don't have nothing to do for 3 or 4 hours that morning.
Yeah, because I'm going to not get much sleep. Because I'm not missing that. But anyway.
That's a, 5-hour race?
Yeah, they normally, I think actually, I haven't looked at the schedule, but going off past years, in Germany, it'll start right past midnight. So yeah, they'll wrap up around 5 in the morning.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, anyway, back to I guess if on the poll, was it a good race? Yes or no? Are you saying yes or no?
I mean, it's a good race. Like
Yeah.
you and I were talking a minute ago. Everybody's got to race the same track. If you get in the wrong place like Byron or some of the others did and spin out, which he came back to have a decent day.
Yeah.
It's on you as the driver. You know where you can and can't go.
Yeah, that's true. I think I'll go to yes too.
Yeah,
So.
Would it be something I wanted to see every week? No, but I mean that's where you have different tracks for different reasons that have different levels of grip and different things you can do on them and make them interesting. Give the guys something to shoot for.
Yeah. All right. Well, who we want to go to? We're talking about the Hendrick guys. Chase Elliott, second win on the year.
Yeah.
And
he ran a very smart race.
Yeah.
Even with I was curious, could he hold it on that last restart? Really was.
Yeah.
Especially with some of the guys behind him getting some tires, which they had to come from a ways back, but still.
Yeah.
Yeah, still. He did a good job, made the right decision, getting on the bottom for the restart, held Denny up just enough. Denny being the seasoned driver, didn't drive him stupid. I think Denny still knows seconds better than 22nd. So
somebody else doesn't know that apparently.
Well, we'll get there. Yeah, we'll get there. But yeah, all in all, Hendricks, other than Larson, had a good day. Bowman, another top 5, like you said, he finished 3rd, and Byron with an 8th after a spin. Really, no damage happened when he spun. Came back, had a good day.
So where did they wind up? First, Bowman got
first, 3rd for Bowman, and 8th for Byron, and Larson was 30 whatever. I'll scroll down. Look, 34th. Got 3 whole points.
That's got to be giving him a hit in the standings. His 40th last week, 34th this week. Where is he probably in points?
But him and SVG had just got together. I think it was SVG. I might be wrong. I don't know. But him and somebody had just got together right prior to that, and I'm wondering, didn't they cut a left rear tire on his? Is why he spun.
Well, I don't know. I think Larson's main issue was on pit road. Briscoe ran him over, and he got a bunch of damage from that, they said.
No, but right before he spun, though, they showed, backed it up a little bit and showed him and somebody just getting together a little bit. It looked like somebody clipped his left rear a little bit.
Yeah.
I ain't saying whose fault it was. I'm just saying that happened.
I don't know.
And he might have had a tire going down that caused him to actually spin. But yeah, he was way back. Would he have finished 30s? No, I don't think so. But
because that was on the same pit stop as Custer and Logano. They said Briscoe came in with two tires, and Larson was running at the back. He came into pit, and Briscoe was coming out. He ran Larson over.
Yeah, pit road was about as exciting as a race.
Yeah.
I mean, my goodness. Larson is actually 91 points back. No, I'm sorry.
Yeah, 208
points back, yeah.
That is almost 3 perfect races now. So, all right. Which way we want to go? So, he's struggling. Next week is Watkins Glen. Do we think Larson's going to win Watkins Glen against Shane and Reddick and the other good road course guys? Could he? Yes. Will he?
No,
Probably
top
not.
5. If he's smart, he goes for stage points and tries to get a top 5 out of it. Go for points, not for wins.
So he digs on points, but we've been mentioning it. Watkins Glen is officially 1 year now since he's won.
Yeah.
And so, I mean, I don't know what else to say about that because we already talked about it, but you crack on Bowman for it. I mean, people have been hard on Chase even though he's won 4 races in the last year now.
Yeah.
Larson has not won. Yes, he won the championship. A lucky call. That cannot be debated. Should he have won the championship in a more credible format? Yes. But it wasn't the format. Either way, we've said it over and over. This is not the Larson from 3 or 4 years ago. And
no, and I would have said that it wasn't the Chevrolet of a year or 2 ago either, but they seem to be getting there.
Yeah, other guys are figuring it out.
They picked it up pretty quick.
There's 2 Chevy ones back to back right here.
Right. So yeah, let's don't use that as too much of a crutch.
Yeah. I'll just be curious to see kind of when they get back there, because at this point, it's been a year. We've hit every track that it would have been, all right, Larson's going to win here. No, he's going to win here. No, he's going to win here. And he hasn't. So now it's just kind of, where will he win?
So what do they need to do? Crew chief?
I think Cliff Daniels is about as best you can get as a leader.
I'm not disagreeing with that.
I think they're struggling with execution. Yeah. But they'll get there. I'm not saying he won't win again, but it's been too long now.
Yeah, for supposed to be in the top driver in the series, yeah, a year is not acceptable.
Nope.
I would agree with that.
But on the other end of that, Bowman misses a month. Everybody says he's going to come back. Just forget about him. He'll be gone at the end of the year. Ain't going to run worth nothing talking about. And we're now 2/3 back-to-back, I think.
Yeah.
Now, one was Talladega, but fact is it was a third. This week was Texas, a regular oval, and he was third. What are you going to say if Bowman wins the race before Larson does?
It's a good thing that they're not winning your end.
Yeah.
I don't know if he does. Good for him, but you've only got one of their drivers that's won this year already anyhow. So.
Yeah, but I think we both just do have to give him credit for these runs, because I don't think we were expecting a top 5 running out Bowman, were we?
No. Do you think he went home and sit on the sim, or went to work, I guess, and sit on the sim and got better? Or
I don't know. I'm kind of wondering if maybe just taking the time to just get away from it and just reset, come back, just new, fresh. Got his head fixed, they said, and just maybe they actually just straightened some stuff out for him. I don't know, but
they didn't change nothing on the team that I know of.
No.
I think it was all the same. They were just waiting on him to get back.
Yeah. But with these runs, I am now, because I know a lot of us wrote him off for the chase, but I'm starting to watch that gap every week, because it's highly unlikely, but if he continues this, he will be a lot closer than people expected, I think. He's now down by 127, I believe. And it was 150 or 160 a couple weeks ago. He's inching in on it, and there's still 15 more races, so.
Let's see, where's he at? Yeah,
I think he got 115, and the cut line is 242.
242, yeah, and
if he averages about 8 points a race, he's there.
Yeah.
And if he scrapes a win out, he'll probably chunk off a lot more than 8. So, anyway, that's just something I'll be interested to keep watching. He has been a pretty decent road course guy in the past. So, he can cut a couple more off at Watkins Glen, but we'll see. Anyway, that Byron, I was expecting more out of. He did get a top 10, but this is the longest he's went into a year without winning in a long, long time.
I was going to say, he's always been real good at this track, too. I think he's done real well.
Yeah.
He was one of the favorites for the picks.
Him and Suárez are the only 2 guys to finish top 15 in all next-gen Texas races.
Yes.
So. But you're by William Byron, you're not talking about finishing top 15. You're talking about winning. But
I think we'll see where they go with their cars here in the next month or a little longer, and see, do they make the steady improvements, and let's see if one of their other drivers or 2 of their other drivers can get in winner's circle.
Yeah.
Before we say, is there a problem with the team, or is there a problem with the cars? Chase sure made it look like the cars were decent this week, and of course, last week Hocevar did.
Yeah.
But like you said, that's a plate track or whatever you want to call them now. So that's a hit or miss.
Yeah, I think that they're going in the right direction looking at Chase, but they've got more to do, and if I'm them, I'm hitting the panic button just a little bit. We're almost halfway through, 2 races, and we're halfway through the regular season.
I guess they probably aren't as quick to hit the panic button as you. How many years have they been in the sport, and how many wins and championships have they got?
Yeah.
They can probably do a slow progress and get better and be comfortable with it.
That's true, but I mean, with that winning reputation,
But you do expect it, right?
You don't. Morale in the shop probably isn't where they want it to be right now.
No, I don't disagree with that.
So, but maybe Chase will keep rolling them out for him. He's probably keeping them up a little bit. So.
And he did have the fastest lap today too.
Yeah, in a solid run win. He's now up to third in points again. Not too far behind Denny. So, good run for Chase. I mentioned Suárez a little bit. How about Spire? Where they wind up 6 and 7?
6 and 7.
6,
yeah.
7.
Which Hocevar didn't have any long run speed today, so that didn't look good. But
I don't think Daniel did either.
No, I don't believe he did.
You remember that when they dropped the green?
He dropped.
He's
way
dropped
quicker.
all the way
yeah.
to 18th.
Yeah, he dropped way quicker at first. They didn't have something that's right at all for him there, but they got it straightened out. They came back. Of course, his track position meant a lot, but Hocevar was always steady fighting his way back up. I think he might have hurt a few feelings on the way up there, but like he said, he's not there to make friends. He's there to win races or get as close to it as he can.
Yeah.
I didn't see him beating on nobody.
I think he can. Did he get us? He won the first stage, I believe, and first, second. So good points.
And yeah, what did he wind up with?
He's up to 6th in points.
Yeah, 41 points. Yeah, that's a pretty good day.
Yeah.
For finishing 7th. Yeah, that's not bad.
And so yeah, he's up to 6th in points. I don't think he's much of a road course guy, so he might kind of take next week off. But
I don't put much past him anymore.
Yeah.
You know, he is one that spends a lot of time playing games and everything else, trying to get better at his craft. So who knows? He may show up
maybe.
there.
Yeah, but very solid run off of Talladega.
Yeah, heck, he got a pole, he got a win, and finished 7th. That's not a bad weekend.
Yeah, I think the morale in that shop's probably pretty high right now.
Heck yeah. Coming from where they have to where they are.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not.
And even Suárez, I think he's 14th in points. So
Yeah, I don't say are they possibly the best Chevrolet team right now?
I wouldn't disagree with you, at least across the board.
Yeah.
The only thing is, where is McDowell?
Well, let's see. Let's see where he is on the standings. You know, I think his days might be numbered.
That's what I'm thinking. The only thing I'm wondering is, you know, he went there from front row because they said they had a long-term deal there for him to kind of run his career out. So are they going to cut him off like that?
He's 23rd in points, 337 back from the leader with 189 points. But
do we know where he wound up today? Because I don't know that I ever heard his name.
I didn't either.
I think I saw him battling around 13th at one point, but
back now. I'm still scrolling.
Yeah.
Still scrolling. He finished behind Ross, who got a penalty.
That was 27th.
Yeah, he finished 27th.
Yeah, so not good.
Not good considering that a lot of other people had some pretty bad days and finished ahead of him.
Yes. So I'd be looking maybe to get a new guy in there. But
I bet they open that position up. I bet you got some people standing in line.
Yeah, so let's go there. You want to leave that one off, or
no?
All right. So
is it Kyle or not?
Yeah.
I guess it's that simple. Do they want to hit with him a year or two and then move on?
Well,
or they want to catch one of the young up and comers? What do you think?
I don't know. Who else is there? Again, I mean, this is the talk every time.
Yeah.
If Hendrick gets rid of Bowman, do they pick Bowman up? If they don't, I don't know.
There's a lot of good, yeah.
Do I want them to pick Kyle up? Yes. Do I think they should? Yes and no.
Uh-oh. I should have brought a charger. Oh, 30% would be all right.
Yeah, it should be.
Put in power save. Yeah, I don't know.
I mean,
And he might have a big contract too. What they just gave Hocevar 10 years, so who knows what they've done with him.
yeah,
Maybe
that's
they
true.
got more faith in him than I do. But I've always thought him as a middle of the road driver, nothing top tier.
Yeah, he seems to be going the wrong
And,
way.
and
So.
now he is in a car that his teammates have proved is capable.
Yeah. So.
I mean, they're having good runs every week.
Yeah. But what do you? So we rewind back to Talladega, and you ask if they should give Kyle Busch that ride. I'm saying no, because he hasn't proven anything of why he should be in that ride. You come after Texas now, they run 1-2 in the trucks. Yes, it's the trucks, but I mean, Kyle came back from being a lap down and everything else and still got that finish. So apparently he still got something left in the tank. How much that is, who knows? And then today, new crew chief.
Should have had a top 10.
Yeah.
Should have, could have, would have.
Could have. If cards played out perfect, maybe even a 5th.
Yeah, that's a possibility.
We come home with a 20th. So now, I mean, what do you think? Is it the crew chief change? Is it because they ran good at Texas before? Is it just luck?
It remains to be seen, and I really would like to see an interview with him about what his thoughts were on what happened today. I know the majority of what I've seen on the internet was, it was all him, but he was up high. Nemechek got him in the right rear. He went into the wall. Whose fault that was, the views I've seen from him, I can't tell you. I really can't. I'm not going to say absolutely it was one guy or the other, but he did slam him after that.
Yeah.
He could have got a better finish, I think, unless the tire was going down and I didn't see it. But I think he cost himself a lot of spots by getting angry.
Yeah.
But he was angry all day. I mean, he's running top 10. He ought to, I'm not saying he ought to be pleased, but he ought to be feeling like, hey, we're making progress.
Yeah.
Don't get mad, because somebody gets to your outside and you don't like the way they drove you, man.
Yeah.
Get back up on the wheel.
Mad at Hocevar too.
Yeah, that's what I say. He's got to get his emotions in check at this point when he's having good runs.
And that's the other thing. If they pick him up, him and Hocevar as teammates.
Oh Lord.
How? How are those meetings?
But they've raced together good other places.
Yeah, I mean, I think when they are technical teammates in trucks with both being Spire, they seem to be able to put things aside. But
yeah,
I think outside of that, they do not get along.
No.
But I don't know if that's just as a Kyle Busch fan, and as I saw a lot of Kyle Busch fans saying on the internet, that's unacceptable. You can't be throwing away stuff like this.
I saw that, and I saw the other side too. Well, that's Rowdy.
Yeah.
He's back. But no, I don't know that Rowdy will ever be back.
No.
He's not 20 anymore. So I think that chapter of his life is done.
Yeah.
But he did let a little bit of it hang out today. And it cost him something.
I guess until proven otherwise, I will say that Andy Street is the man for the job.
Well, he did better with him last year, didn't he?
Yeah. And that's where they got their only top 5 of the year at oval tracks at Phoenix at the end of the year with Andy.
Sometimes it just takes the right people or the right person there to make things click.
Yeah, so we'll see how they go moving forward. But off his 1 week report card, taking out what his driver did for him, he did something good. I mean, they went out, qualified 6th, ran top 10 most of the day. And straight from running 30th?
Yeah.
That's what you call a flip if there is one, I think.
Yeah. The next week should be an opportunity for him.
Yeah, he's been very good at road courses at times.
So, I mean, we got a couple there that's going to be hard to beat. 2 or 3 cars that's really, really hard to beat. But
yeah,
he's another one that should be looking for a top 5 and all the points he can get next week.
Because remember Coda last year when he almost won the race.
Right.
So they've been good at the road courses.
I'm not saying that they're ready to win there, but maybe they are.
Yeah.
But I would have that top 5 mentality if I was them at the road course.
Yeah.
let's work on that. Hey, and if you're in the right position at the right time, then go for the win.
Yeah.
But
Yeah,
he's not
because
so far out now in the points that they can't make it in as well if they do,
he's not. But I think that's what he said himself, and a lot of people have said about him. Kyle Busch is not just looking to make the chase. He's not looking to scrape in a 16th and then whatever. He either wants to win or die trying, I think.
Yeah, I understand that, but I'd rather be 16th than 26th.
Yeah. Me too, and I think the other way to look at this is getting into that chase. I mean, it's been well documented. That is millions and more dollars that the team could then use to work on things. So,
yep.
I don't know, but they're moving forward, it looks like. The only thing is, and Denny said it, and got proven right again today. Austin Dillon, way worse day, still outran him because he takes what he gets and does not throw it away. So, outrun your teammate. It's the least you can do. They're now tied in the points. So, yeah.
Are they?
Yeah. Did even.
He must have had a higher finish because they still got him a spot in front. Yeah, they both 345 or 182, 344 back.
Yeah. Well, Austin was ahead of him before, so Kyle made up some points today.
Yeah, he made up a few on stage points that he got.
Finally, stage points. Anyway, so yeah, that's the Kyle Busch talk. I don't know that there's a whole lot else from the race to talk about.
Wait a minute, we got to talk about my man.
Yeah.
My man Ross had him a top 10 going too.
He shot
and
himself.
pulled a Kyle Busch.
Yeah.
Went ahead and I didn't know it. I had walked out of the room for just a second when I walked back in. Where the heck is Ross? He's a lap down.
Yep.
Yeah. Apparently he decided he'd do a little speeding.
And now he's 1 point ahead of Shane in points.
Yeah.
So.
Messed up a good top 10 run. And
yeah.
They were off a bit at the start as well, but they finally got the car decent enough and he was able to hang in there. I was looking at it. I said, hey, Ross going to have a 7 or an 8 here. That'll be good for him. No.
But look, Connor, I think, got a 16th.
Yeah.
And Shane a 17th, I think. So
they were right there together, if I remember right.
When we're thinking back to just a couple weeks ago when they were all running 30th, again, they seem to have found something. I think Ross said himself that they came to the track with some completely new stuff this weekend, and it immediately had a good impact. So that's good news for them and for you. But
yeah, I mean, whatever. I like my guys, but I'm going to pull for them no matter what, but they're still not where they need to be.
Yeah.
They're still a little ways off, but at least they're working towards it.
Yeah.
They made some progress.
Well, what about Bell? I mean, he can't catch a break.
Had absolutely nothing to do with that either. That was it. Running good, looked good. Just got touched trying to slide by somebody else's problem.
Yeah, and have you thought back on his last couple of weeks? Last week at Talladega, he was involved with the last lap wreck.
Yeah.
That screwed him. Yeah. Guess what happened the week before that? That was at Kansas when he got turned and sent down pit road at the white flag, running in top 5 and wound up 20th.
Yeah.
3 weeks in a row, he has been running in the top 5, top 10. 2 of them got wrecked on the last lap. This one gets wrecked leading. And he's got to be frustrated.
Yeah.
I think he's down like 11th in points now.
Well, they know that the performance is there, though. And
yeah.
He'll wind up all right. You can't last like that forever.
No. But dang. And then Briscoe.
I don't know what their deal is. They just can't get together. Or they look decent one week, and then next week they look like, what's going on? I don't know.
I don't either. And it's so shocking after how he ended last year. He was the best guy on the track.
Yeah, they're just scraping by at 16th in points right now.
Yeah.
They have a lot of issues. Maybe they'll get it straightened out.
Yep. What about the Penske guys? Where did they wind up? I know Blaney came back.
Well, Joey was just about last.
Well, yeah, he got wrecked on pit road.
Yeah, that was kind of awkward looking.
Where'd Cindric line up? And Blaney.
I'm looking for it. Let me scroll down here. Blaney was 10th, and Cindric was 15th. I think Blaney had a few issues with pit road with the car in front of him, and he couldn't get out. One time it was something. I think he just couldn't get the car to fire. They had it in the wrong gear or something.
Yeah, well, I think he stalled it out on pit road the first time, and then the second time he had to back up in his pit box again.
Yeah, they were a 10th and a 15th finish. So not their best showing, not when you expect Blaney to be.
But after 2 big issues on pit road, he still got a top 10.
Yeah.
I think just if they keep on with that, we're going to get to the end of the year just like last year, and it's going to be what if with Blaney.
Yeah, what if they gave him 1 point for every time he passed the car, huh?
Yeah. I mean, last year we were saying he probably could have wound up with 8 wins if they would have executed. This year, they are throwing away points like just candy.
Yeah.
We don't care. Here's another 10. Take these. Take 20 here. Take 30 here. We don't care. Just obviously they do care, but dang, their execution it might be the worst on the track right now. But hopefully they'll clean it up. Because if he does, they will be a problem.
Oh, I believe so. And then they'll get their wins.
Yeah.
It just you like to see them have good, clean races every week, and it's not going to happen.
Yeah.
But I think today we're somewhat situational, too, by the car that was in front of them, just them being in the pits at the wrong time with each other. It just plays out that way sometimes.
I don't know all the details of Cindric's race, but I do think it's another week of giving him credit. Just running okay. I mean, somebody pointed it out. He's kind of been the fastest Penske car probably the last 4 or 5 races.
Yeah.
So, I mean, multiple top 10s. Not one today, but improvement for sure. So.
Yeah, he was right there with a lot of the Fords. So I guess that's nothing to scream about. There's 3 Fords there together and just 2, a couple ahead of him was all.
Yeah.
So he was as good as most of the Fords.
Well, who am I forgetting? I feel like there's one guy. What do we have? Elliott,
Hamlin. Do we even say anything about Denny finishing second again?
Nope. 2 seconds this year, both to a guy named Chase Elliott.
Yeah. But he had a smile on his face the other day. He knew that's what he was getting. He, like I said, I think I did say something about he wasn't one of those stupid young guys. He took his lumps, knew his seconds better. So
he on his podcast though, he is getting very frustrated because he's counting them down. He's like, dude, I only have 50 something more shots at this, and they're getting away week after week. I'm so close, and I'm just not getting them.
He can't complain about how he's running, though. I mean,
yeah. But
he's definitely not slow anywhere.
No. But him and then what?
Well, we got a road course coming up, though, don't we?
Yeah.
So that might change next week.
Yeah. Bowman, Reddick.
Buescher, Suárez, Hocevar, Byron, Wallace, and Blaney.
I guess that's
we
never mentioned Buescher. He'd never finished better than 14th here. But once again, RFK has that train rolling. I think Brad was in the top 10 for a while. I don't know what happened.
Yeah, he was back and forth all day, though. Every time I look up, he'd either be, which is some pit strategy screwed that all up, because he might be fronter, and then the next time you looked, he was 28th. So it was really screwed.
I guess.
But he wound up, Kozlowski and Preece were 13th and 14th. So
again, the RFK cars is right there together.
And Cindric 15th, that's what I said. So Cindric was right there with all the Ford guys. They kind of had their own little deal going on.
But I guess I just give credit to Buescher again, just an underrated guy. He will give you everything that car's got every week. He's now at the 5th in points. That's just, for that car, that is huge.
Yeah, he's smooth.
Well,
He just don't overdrive and don't underdrive. Just does what it takes.
Was there anything else?
I think that's pretty much it in that race. I think we covered everything, all the crazy.
No lost wheel. We don't have to cry for 30 minutes about that, or
no, we wouldn't anyhow. He's not here tonight.
We don't have to cry about Kyle Larson forgetting how to drive.
You talk bad about him if you want to. Forgetting how to drive. Is that what happened?
Yeah, obviously.
Larson's washed up. He's done for.
Yeah, pretty much.
You might as well go ahead and hang it up. Retire.
Well,
who they gonna put in Larson's car?
I think the Corey Day is what they're saying for that one.
Okay, so Larson went ahead and handpicked his own replacement. That's how we're looking at that?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll go with that.
Yeah, I mean, if I'm Hendrick, I'm telling him, all right, you get a couple more races and then that's it.
Yeah.
I mean, if you can't win in my car after a whole year, there's better drivers out there.
Fair enough.
Oh, well.
I'll give a little more time, but we'll go with what you're saying here.
All right, well.
We want to talk about any of the other races they had there this weekend.
Yeah, I'm trying to see.
Oh, yeah. Who won the O'Reilly's race?
That's what I was about to say. You know, he can all he knows how to do now, what they say, beat up on the steel candy from the little kids or whatever.
Yeah. I'm not going to say he did that either because, you know, yes, he won the race. It wasn't like he was as dominant as he has been.
No.
And Allgaier was running him down there at the end pretty good.
From a long way back.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was wondering, do you think Allgaier's got outdrove there? Because I think he clearly was faster.
You know, that's just Allgaier.
Yeah.
I think that's just Allgaier. Had it been several other people I can think of in that car that really, really, really wanted to win, they might would have run on in there and bumped him and tried to knock him out of the way.
That's what I was expecting.
But Allgaier's just not. He's just not that guy. He knows. He wound up with 54 points. Nobody's mad at him.
He's leading by.
Yeah, he's leading points by a tremendous amount. I mean, he's just doing Allgaier things. That's the way I look at that one. So some guys they die to win every week, and I know anybody would want to, but I just don't think he's that guy. I think he was content with second. He's smart enough to know that that's how he's going to get his championship.
Yeah.
Play it like that.
I guess this isn't about the race, but just talking about the gap. We're loving this new format, or at least I am. Definitely a step up from the playoffs, but looking at him and Reddick and how they're keeping this 100 and whatever point gap pretty consistently, we thinking about how dominant they are or consistent they are, and we're going to get to the end and reset, and it'll be 25 points over second. They're going to lose this huge advantage that they built up.
Yeah.
Most likely. I got a feeling there's going to be some upset people when that happens.
Yeah, because you're looking at it now. I'm looking at Allgaier with a 121-point lead, 179 stage points.
I don't know how he did at Talladega, but has he still collected points?
No, I think he missed one. I think he missed one stage at Talladega.
Oh.
I think he finally did miss one. But I mean, still 100.
Yeah.
Basically 180 stage points. The second one's probably going to be like, I think Jones has got 99 or something.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a 121-point lead over Sheldon Creed.
And it will be cut down to 25, no matter what.
Yeah. But all you got to do is keep doing what he's doing.
Yeah.
Got a lot of other guys running good, but not like him.
Nope.
He is probably the best thing they got going for consistency out there. He's the fastest guy on the track. No, there's 2 or 3 guys out there that are definitely faster. But are they faster over the long run? I don't think so. I don't think they play it smart like he does. And I think that's why he's probably the favorite at this point. And then he usually winds up getting the fastest lap of the day somehow too. So he does lay down that one good lap.
Yeah. Well, I thought once they kind of got rolling, that was a decent race, but at least at that start, that was a joke.
Of course, they didn't think so.
Yeah.
2 or 3 other guys didn't think it was a decent race.
No,
But it was the same thing. They hit that, and boom, it was gone.
yeah.
I mean,
At least they didn't wreck other people this time, I guess.
no. No, it was what? Him, Perez, Green, Raja, Taylor Gray. Well, Taylor Gray got caught up in that first one, didn't he? Yeah, he was part of that first one, but I think later on that things kind of actually
I
worked.
don't know. I thought he had a mechanical issue.
Yeah, but he did. He finished 188 laps, but he was in that first spin.
Yeah.
I mean, there was a lot of people the same thing there that wound up spinning that you wouldn't figure things went the way that they did for them.
Yeah. But I mean, they had some dang good 3-wide race in there for the lead for a while. They Arsenal guy and Zilisch were getting after it.
Oh yeah.
So it had its good and bad parts.
Yeah.
I guess mentioning Zilisch, that was rough. I don't even know what you do in that situation.
No, I don't either.
Because, did he kind of have that fastest car? He led for that middle while for a little.
Yeah, he was looking good for a while. I think he'd have been there, but things.
He fell off, and they said that he was telling Rodney, "This sucks. We need to come in and get new tires, dude. This is terrible. We got to put a wrench in, dude. I don't even think we can fix this car." And then eventually he drops. I don't remember, like 15th or whatever, and then the tire goes down, and it's pit's short, not enough fuel to make it to the end, and that screwed him. But he had a decent run for that. But yeah, I mean, I thought it was a good race.
You got your normal guys up there.
Yeah, I'm trying to.
But Hill had a good day finally on a track that wasn't a speedway.
That's good.
They ran good. I mean, they actually ran good during the day from what I saw.
Yeah.
Creed showed a lot of speed this year. He might be a contender.
Yeah, they can just reset it for him.
Huh?
They just reset that number for him.
Right, yeah. One of the big surprises, and I think we've talked about him just about every week too, is Retsalot.
Yeah, where do you want it this week?
5th, 1 spot behind Brent Cruz, who has done great too.
Yeah, that's who I would think of.
Yeah, he finished 4th, but Retsalot, man, he's not in that equipment. I mean,
no.
You know, they got a small team, smaller budgets, everything, but they've really proved themselves to do well. Is the driver, the car, you know, what's going on over there? But
I think it's definitely the driver.
I know he's got a lot of laps.
Yeah.
You know, he's raced for quite a while in about anything that they let him get in.
Yeah. You know, he'd fit good at Hendrick.
Maybe.
He's got that personality, I think. But yeah, anyway, credit to him every single week.
Yeah.
And like we say, Cruz missed
Cruz is just fast.
Yeah.
He overdrove a couple times. He about busted his butt 2 or 3 times overdrive, but he caught it.
Yeah.
He always seemed to catch it. The boy's a driver.
I'd be curious. You think if he can get it clicking here soon, we'll have a 10 winner this year?
I don't think so.
Yeah, probably not.
I think.
How fast JRM?
Yeah, I was gonna say JRM's just too good to let that happen.
But,
and they got some talented drivers sitting in those seats from time to time. Between them and some of the people that drive that, they're all the same cars. The Hendrick cars, the JRM, it's all the same stuff. I just can't see anybody else getting 10 wins, and I could be wrong. The boy's talented. I don't see him not winning.
No, me neither. Heck, he might win this coming week. He's a road course guy. That's what he comes from.
Yeah, that's very likely.
But I don't know who they got is running that race.
Yeah, that's the thing.
We're gonna get to it, I guess. But I saw for the truck race next week, it's gonna be Shane, Connor,
oh Lord,
Ross, and AJ. I think.
Oh,
so you
got your top 3 anyhow, huh? Maybe
Yeah.
Ross has done pretty good in
Yeah,
trucks in
Ross
the
is
past.
normally right there behind Shane recently.
Yeah, he's done pretty good in the trucks.
AJ's the one I question. He ain't been around the last couple of years.
I wonder who's he's driving for.
That's the other thing, but that has the ingredients to potentially be a good race.
Yes, it does.
But I'm not sure who's signed up for the O'Reilly race. Anyway, yeah, Cruz got speed. We know Denny's retiring next year. I am very safely assuming that is going to be your 11 driver in 2 years.
Yeah.
And I don't think there's any better driver to put in there now besides maybe Corey Heim, but that's not happening.
I think he's just shoe in for that 67 somehow.
Yeah.
I think somehow they're going to make that work. I mean, if he hadn't proven he can drive up there, then they better quit looking.
Yeah. No, Denny's done. He ain't letting them go. But yeah, anyway, was there anything else to talk about? That was
anything else remarkable about that race other than all the weird stuff that started out? What was it you texted me at the first of this race? This is crazy or something?
I just said this is a joke.
Oh, yeah, this is a joke. I got somebody I want to talk about, and let's see where we're at on it. Sammy Smith.
Oh, yeah. I text you about him and Quapple. I asked you what was going on with them because I think they wound up in the top 10.
Smith was 13th and Quapple was 11th, almost.
Oh, so no. But yeah, that's what I was.
But we know what they're in.
The other three were literally running 1, 2, 3, and I scroll down and they're about there 15th, 18th.
We know what kind of equipment they're in, so.
I had to check because I saw Quapple. I was like, oh, is this the week that he's in the not JRM car? And nope, he's in the 9.
He's in the 9 car, so he was in a good car.
Yeah, that was.
And Smith's full time in the 8, so he don't have an excuse.
No. That's just. I think he's one of those guys that's running off of more money than talent.
I don't know, man. You know, he came in like a ball of fire. I thought he was going to be something.
Yeah.
And it's just kind of petered out and leveled off. So I don't know that he's going to be around long in those cars.
No.
If they can find another hot shoe to put in there. Oh, something else that I don't even know if you knew this. Do you know Austin Dillon raced yet?
Yeah.
Saturday? Okay.
I forget. He had a tire go down at some point.
I never saw him racing up near anything that mattered, but.
I think the highest I remember seeing him was 13th.
Yeah, he went up 23rd,
Yeah.
Which was kind of surprising. I would have figured a little
Yeah,
better.
every time I checked, he was the worst of the RCR guys.
Yeah.
So.
Not a good look.
No. But yeah, I think that's it for O'Reilly, ain't it?
Yeah. And
then
once again, we know that there's such a points discrepancy there. He's already got the regular season just about sewed up.
Yeah.
And another good day for Carson Hocevar if we drop down to the truck series.
Yep.
And a good night for Kyle Busch as well. Had a real shot at winning another truck race. How many truck race wins has he got?
So that's the one I always forget. It's either 67 or 68. I think it's 68.
Well, he was real close to the next number, whatever it was.
He was going for 5 Texas wins in a row.
Yeah.
So Hocevar said he was happy to end his streak.
It's funny that they could run that competitively together on Friday night, and then he's all pissed off at Carson on Sunday.
Yeah.
He caught him a few things that we won't mention.
But that's the thing. I don't know if you saw people posting the clips, but, the whole thing going on with Gabehart and Spire right now, but Kyle was over there just hanging out like he was best friends with Gabehart after that race. And everybody's like, dude, there's no way he's not going to that 71. And everybody's like, please, can we have a Kyle Busch, Chris Gabehart? Gabehart got Denny turned around. Because, what was it, 5-6 years ago, Denny wasn't nothing special.
No, he kind of hit a slump there for a while.
They got Gabehart on the box, and I think that's the year Denny got 6 wins. So. Yeah. Yeah, I guess in my dream world, that's what I want. Kyle Busch in the 71 with Chris Gabehart on the box. But
all right,
is Chris Gabehart going to put up with that attitude? I don't know. I don't think so. He didn't deal with it from Ty Gibbs anyway. So not that Kyle was Ty Gibbs, but
yeah, man, maybe he can stop the attitude. Maybe he can do something for him to make him want to get back vested into winning and doing well. While we're on the truck series, we're going to talk about Rams every week, just see how they came up. You mentioned to me that Parker Kligerman was the best.
Please give him a full-time ride.
Finished in 11th, but Butterbean wasn't far behind him. He finished 13th.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that wasn't a bad finish for him. They're pouring the coals to it with them trucks, trying to do the best. And every week they're on there talking about, hey, we're getting there, we're doing better. And if you think about the odds of what's against them right now, I think they're doing okay.
They are.
I'd like to see them more consistently in the top 10, and I think they will get there.
Yeah.
But they don't have the speed, they don't have the handling or nothing that anybody else does yet.
They're seeing all these tracks for the first time.
But yeah, I think that would be a plus for them if they could keep Parker out there with them. That's another driver that could help them, Hey, put somebody in there who knows what's going on.
Did you see who's going in there?
I don't know what happened to Corey, though. Why did he finish so bad? I know what happened to Justin, yeah.
Oh, man.
Justin got in a bad wreck. I mean, his truck jumped 5 or 6 feet off the ground. I didn't ever see what.
I can't.
I was in and out of it Friday night. I've been dealing with kidney stones, so I missed a lot of the race Friday night with that.
He had an issue. I cannot remember what it was.
Okay.
But hold on. Dang it. It was towards the beginning of the race. Did the tire go down? The tire might have went down because I don't know if you saw it, but when they went green, probably by lap 10, Kyle had hit the wall.
Yeah.
And he came down pit road, went a lap down, but then Joey had his issue and he went a lap down also, which ended up them having to fight for the lucky dog or whatever. But yeah, they both had problems. I guess Kyle ended up bouncing back, getting through the field, where Joey did not.
Yeah, but he was like 7 laps down at the end of the
night.
night.
They had bigger issues. I just can't remember what it was.
Okay.
But yeah, did you see who are a couple guys that are going to be their all-star driver at Dover and San Diego?
No, who was that?
Jamie McMurray and Clint Boyer.
Oh, really?
Coming out of the TV booth.
Huh.
Yeah.
Oh, boy. When's the last time they both raced?
I think Boyer was 2019, 2020?
Yeah.
McMurray, I could not tell you at all.
Huh.
But.
All right.
What would you expect?
All that big talk on the TV. Now they got to show out, huh?
Yeah. Who do you expect to do? Well, I guess I want to say Boyer's running San Diego. So that probably don't help.
No.
But I could have it backwards.
We'll find out.
One of them's running Dover, one's running San Diego. I do remember that. Anyway, what do you expect out of them?
In those trucks, if either one of them comes home top 20, then they did their job.
Yeah.
Honestly, because if they're getting into something they don't know anything about anymore, and they're getting into something that's not up to speed, so that's going to be a tough one for them. And maybe they will pull off. Maybe they still got a lot of talent.
You know what the thing to do will be, don't you?
What's that?
You got to turn on Clint Boyer radio.
Oh, heck yeah.
That's the best thing there is.
Yeah, this.
That, and it's just some of the funniest stuff that you would have ever imagined.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, he'll have some of them comments.
I remember hearing about the crew chief talking about, man, I'm going to go down and use the bathroom while we're on the caution or whatever. Dude, that ain't fair. I'm in here. I got to go. Dude, I just saw somebody with the darkest nose hair, woman on the pit box. It's just, that should be entertaining. But
yeah.
Yeah, anyway.
No doubt.
For them at Texas, solid run. I think one of the notables for me is talked about Blaney's pit crew having issues. Another one they did better today, but I think they have big issues. Hocevar every week losing spots on pit road.
Yeah.
And they had some real bad stops in the truck race, and he ended up bouncing back to win the race, but they cost him a lot of time at points. And did you hear what he said?
What's that? No.
He got on the radio after one of their bad stops, and he just straight up said, "Y'all suck."
That wasn't very nice.
Yeah, so I was just, yes, they do. I mean, they struggle every week just about, but in the time that we get on Blaney for going off on his radio is that what you tell you guys?
I mean, I guess the thing is, who's actually pitting the truck? Is it a team that's out there every week
I think so.
for somebody running that truck? Okay, well, then they should probably do better.
Because there's the Spire Cup and Spire Truck.
Right.
And they have issues in both series. I'm going to guess it's the same crew.
Let's pick up the pace, guys.
Yeah. To his credit, I don't know about TV, but on the radio, he in his victory lane interview, he's like, I was hard on my crew guys. I apologize. But yeah, I guess the heat of the moment. I mean, Harvick was hard on his crew at times, I remember. So it's just can't blame him if you're out there battling for the win consistently and your crew's putting you back in 10th or whatever. I mean, it's got to get old. But yeah, so they battle back. And how about, I think they said Joey said that was some of the best racing he ever seen at the end of the race anyway. So that was a very good race.
Yeah, it was very entertaining.
With him, Kyle, and Honeycutt going after it for that top 3.
Yeah, I enjoy it. Like I said, I didn't get to see the whole race. I was trying, but I did see the end, and that was extremely entertaining. Yeah.
And Honeycutt was downright depressed again. Just every week I hear him, and it's unacceptable. I'm not doing my job. They're giving me these trucks. I should be winning. I've got to do better. I'm screwing up. So he's taking it hard that he ain't won yet.
Yeah.
But
yeah, I don't know about that.
His time will come, I think.
Yeah, I think his time will come. Then I don't know how to take that one. Is it the driver still the problem, or this thing? So some people just don't have, like I was talking about Allgaier. Some people don't have as big of a desire to win every race. They won't push as hard to do it. You think he does?
Yeah.
Okay.
Just, I don't know. I feel like Honeycutt's always pushing super hard from what we can tell.
Yeah.
And he definitely gets upset about not winning. Unlike Allgaier, he's like, yeah, we did good.
Yeah, but Allgaier's champion. There's a big difference between the two of them. I can understand it.
Honeycutt's very hungry.
Yeah, Honeycutt, he kind of sounds like some of the old Carson Hocevar interviews.
Yeah.
Where he was, man, I should have won that. I screwed this and I did this wrong. I don't know. I don't know if they got sims for those guys, but they got videos. Go back and watch, learn, practice, do something.
The thing that
make 100 laps every night in your dreams. Do something.
Yeah. I can't remember if I ever figured out what happened to Gio, because he restarted second on the last restart line up 14th.
Yeah, I think he got involved in a little to do with somebody. Like I said, I was about half out of it.
Yeah, and I might have figured out what happened and I forgot now, but anyway, that was a dang good race. Lane Riggs, he's the truck Ryan Blaney, I think. If they could learn how to not have to go to the back 7 times a race, he might actually win a few.
Yeah, him and Blaney's got to have a neck and neck deal going on who's passed the most vehicles.
And they're both just about the fastest thing there is on the track.
Yeah.
I mean, I think Lane still came away with a 5th or 6th after going to the back.
Yeah, he ran up 6th. But a lot of times what happens there is Lane does real good and gets back up there and gets back up there again. But by the time he gets there, he doesn't use his stuff up.
Yeah.
You don't have nothing to race with for the win.
Yeah, at one point when he was coming from the back for the 3rd or 10th time, Kyle was still working back from him being a lap down. He was 11th, and Lane come blowing by him. I think somebody said they went to commercial. They came back from commercial. Lane done went from Kyle in 11th. He was 4th, and Kyle was only up to 9th.
Yeah.
And then you see Kyle finish as 2nd and Lane 6th.
Right, because Lane, he's dying to get there. We talked about that in shows past and even for the last couple of years. Lane's got to sometimes, take it down a notch.
Yeah.
You got something that's that fast. You got 70 laps left and you ain't got to pass but 20-something cars. You don't have to get one lap, do you?
Yeah.
The math just don't math.
Nope.
But they're having a good points race over there.
Yeah.
You've only got 94 for the whole top 10 there. So Corey
Haim's still sticking in there.
Yeah. Yeah, he's 53 out right now.
After missing
3 races.
3 races. Yeah. Yeah, but I
don't know. I don't think they're gonna give him an end though.
No,
So I think
don't think
that'll
he'll
wind
make it anyway because of the way it'll work out. But,
let's see where the closest Ram is. Haley's the closest Ram right now in 12th, and then Butterbean's 14th in points.
Yeah.
And he's only actually 9 points, 19 points out.
Yeah.
From 10th, so they're not doing bad.
No.
We wish them to do better.
Yeah.
We're still all about the bean, but
yeah,
we know what they're up against.
I guess you did mention Haley got sent to the moon.
Oh yeah, he wasn't the only one. Who was it? Trying to remember who else it was that took that same ride. Maybe it was Enfinger. Did one of those big wheelies all through the grass, just the front tires up in the air. Yeah, that grass, that looked like some of the old crappy shit.
Every year there.
If they hit it, they know they're in trouble.
The driver's been begging them to pave it for the last few years, I think. Yeah. But they seem like they're not going to.
They say it'll bruise you hitting that. It hits so hard, but then it just pops a wheelie and then your truck's destroyed. And that's not good. They can do something different there.
Yeah. Well, I don't know of anything else from that besides I think Rhodes had another run-in with the upside-down face kid.
Tell me about that one now. I might have missed something there.
I don't remember anything about it. They had some deal go together because they did get together or something. I don't even know where they wound up finishing, but
yeah,
somebody said, this ain't the first time they've had issues. So.
Where did he finish? I know Rhodes finished 5th, so let's see. Ankrum finished 9th. Oh, wait a minute. No, I'm looking at the points. I'm sorry. Let me go back and try this again. I was looking at the points. I wasn't looking at results. Let me find a result. Come on. Looking at the wrong thing here. So Rose did finish 5th. I thought that's where it finished. And Ankrum finished 15th.
Yeah. Who knows? I can't remember. Too much racing to remember everything that goes down. But.
Yeah. It was some, would you call it good racing? I'd call it interesting racing this weekend for sure.
Yeah.
It was one of those where the driver had to be on the wheel every lap.
Yeah.
I mean, you really had to stay on the wheel to keep from wrecking and spinning.
Yep.
Just hope 2 or 3 things can happen next week. One is that Kyle can get his emotions back in check and start doing better.
Yeah. And I'm excited for that truck race.
Yeah. And that one turns out to be the barn burner that we expected it to be. I'd hate
Who would you, if they're all in equal stuff, who are you taking? Connor, Shane, AJ, or Ross? I think you got to take AJ and Ross off of that immediately. But
I don't know though. Has Shane ran a truck? Did he win a truck race?
I don't think he had. Not at a road course.
Yeah, that's what
I think he did at Daytona or something a couple years ago.
Has Connor ran one?
Yes.
Okay.
I think.
Just because of time in the seat, that's what I was trying to figure. Who's got the most time in the seat between the two of them?
Yeah. Well, I mean, remember Connor wrecked him. This is when he fell off the car last year when he won at Watkins Glen.
Yeah.
And he wrecked Shane. So, I mean, I think Connor has more speed here anyway. I might take Connor.
And he's hungry.
Yeah.
He hadn't had the year he was used to winning last year pretty regular. Things have been a little bit worse this year. Of course, they had to expect that.
I'm taking him for the truck race. Yeah.
Wonder what time it is. I hope
It's 9.
Okay, good. It's not one of them early races where you gotta.
Oh no, I don't know when the race is.
Oh.
I meant right now.
No. Yeah, no. I wanted to know when.
No, I have no clue. Probably like 4 o'clock on Friday or something. Because they ain't gonna be able to do nighttime in New York.
Yeah, that's true. I don't know. I'll figure that out and get to watch it one way or the other. But
Well,
that just kind of screws it up, everything, when they have a race at 4 o'clock in the
Yeah.
afternoon.
I don't know that I'm remembering. You got it there?
I'm looking it up here.
Well, while you're looking at that, I don't think there's much news that I remember from the past week. Besides crew chief change, stuff like that we already addressed. Amazon Prime has announced that they're doing a Larson versus the Double documentary coming out in a couple weeks. I think that'll be interesting because that completely failed both years.
Yeah.
So I'm kind of curious how they're going to flip that into something positive.
Yeah, it's going to be a whole lot of he was doing this, he was doing that, nothing ever panned out. I don't know if that's even going to be worth watching.
Because first year he didn't even make it, and the second year he just flat out wrecked in the Cup race.
Yeah.
And he didn't do great in Indy either. So that's about the only thing I remember coming out this week.
Yep, the race was at 4:30 on Friday.
Yeah, there you go.
Mm-hmm. Come on, guys. You can do better. There's a lot of people that have jobs.
Yeah.
I'm not knocking off to come watch a race on Friday afternoon. But we'll record it and watch it.
Yeah. But yeah, Larson and that's about it, except I think Brad, just an update, Brad said they're looking for something to do for Preece next year with a ride, but they still don't have anything. I don't know if you saw Jeff Dickerson with Spire. He went on Jeff Gluck's podcast this past week and talked about the lawsuit with Gibbs.
Yeah.
The illegal people said that there would be a lot of stuff going on after that interview he gave. So apparently he probably should have kept his mouth shut. When Gluck asked him the original question, he waited a second. He's like, "Hold on, let me see if my shot collar goes off from the lawyers."
Oh yeah, I did see that.
But yeah, he ended up going off for a good few minutes about it. He's like, and see, I'm not a lawyer. I don't know all the stuff, but I will tell you, he just straight up said, yes, Chris admitted he did steal stuff from Gibbs. Now, did he give it to us? No. But, I mean, they blatantly laid it out there. Gabehart did steal, apparently.
Yeah.
But the way he put it is they don't appreciate that Gibbs is trying to put down everything there and their employees are accomplishing with their win last week and the truck wins. They think that Gibbs is just upset that a smaller team is now elevating up to their level. And he said, so long as sponsors and this and that and whatever are flowing towards that end of the garage, everything's okay. As soon as it starts coming towards us or RFK or whoever, there's an issue.
Right.
And he said that's all it boils down to.
Oh yeah, they built a dynasty and they expect to keep it.
Yeah. He said if you actually go and look at their court filings, they mention all the little teams and blah, blah, blah. And they fail to mention that Spire is allied with Hendrick.
Yeah.
He said, if you didn't notice, they got 320 wins. We don't need y'all's information. We're doing just fine.
No, it's not a bad ally to have.
Yeah. So.
Did you see the other news about apparently Tommy Baldwin was advertising looking for a car chief or something? I saw something on the internet. Yeah, you don't have to look up and see if there's a whole lot of truth to it, but I was looking on Facebook and I saw something where they were looking for somebody to work on their team, basically somebody to handle interior of the car and stuff like that. So I guess that would be a car chief, right?
Or an interior
guy. Yeah. They're looking for somebody to do that, an interior car guy. Apparently it was legit from what I was reading.
Yeah.
But that's a heck of a way to find out about it.
Yeah, it is.
There were a whole lot of people throwing their buddies' names in there and saying, hey, I used to do this and I used to do that.
I mean, it's Rick Ware, they're probably just looking for what they can get. You're thinking, I mean, I do see a lot of stuff posted with these guys. Like I done saw RFK looking for a couple of positions to be filled with like social media managers and stuff a few times. I saw somebody sent me actually a Joe Gibbs thing, I think last year, with all of their availabilities. Like got people that needed working at the shop and things like that.
Yeah.
Fabricators and stuff. So
I guess yeah, they got to have turnover in there. But
yeah.
it's just funny to see that one on Facebook.
Yeah.
You'd think with that in that community there would be a group of people that everybody knew everybody, and they could kind of go within their group, say, hey, I'm looking for somebody in the team, and say, hey, we got this guy coming up or this new guy. Or we can help you out with that. But maybe not. Maybe they're looking for fresh people and new ideas.
I haven't had a chance to watch the episode. I'm still trying to catch up on all my shows, going all the way back to Bristol. I am so busy right now. I'm almost there. Hopefully get caught up this week along with getting finals done and stuff. But I want to say I came across a clip of Cleetus. We got to talk about Cleetus. You know?
Oh, that's right. We hadn't mentioned him all week, have we?
We got to get our Cleetus talk in.
Yeah.
But disclaimer, by the way, I do not have a problem with Cleetus. I think Cleetus is perfect in ARCA, and ARCA is perfect for Cleetus. I hope they stay there for a while and slowly work his way up. But anyway, I think I saw a clip where Cleetus said that he now wants to run a full year of ARCA if he can work it out. Like I say, I haven't actually watched full episodes, so I could be wrong, but I swear the clip I saw was Cleetus saying, yeah, man, I'm ready to try and do just one whole year of ARCA.
Really? Heck, I think he's, 8th or something in the points in there right now.
Yeah. I don't even know how many guys actually run full time.
Yeah, I mean, you're going to be getting beat by the Gibbs cars and a couple other ones. Yeah. There's just no way around that. If they come up there and start beating those guys on the regular, then people need to become impressed.
Yeah.
But he whatever he does, he goes whole hog at. That's for sure. I mean, he throws his whole being and everything into it.
Yeah. So if he won't set that up, cool. I think that'd be the perfect thing for him to do. Run full year of ARCA, and if you can get a truck ride here or there, take it. But you don't think he needs to be in the O'Reilly series, even though Richard Childress seems to think so. And does Richard Childress think he belongs there, or do they just want the views that he brings? Yeah. I don't know. I mean, you talk about rushing these guys all the time. I know, but he's not a 20-year-old kid either. It don't matter, though. I mean, when it comes to oval track racing, he is a beginner. He's done other things, but he hasn't done this. Yeah, I can understand that, but I still say there's a difference in a 20-year-old and a 30-year-old doing anything. I'm not saying he has to run a whole year and everything, but I do think he needs to at least make a couple truck starts before we start really going into O'Reilly. Because from the people I heard this past week, catching up on my stuff, I can't even remember where I heard it, but they said that he went and told him, he's like, running like he did at Rockingham, going and getting the top 5, that was so much fun. Just ARCA is good for me, is what he's saying. And then he's like, and then I go out and I ran O'Reilly, and how that went, he's like, it was not enjoyable. I was just getting beat down the whole time. I was not able to do what I needed to be able to. I was over my head, and they said that he said himself it just wasn't fun because of how uncompetitive he was. Yeah. So good for him for realizing that. I don't know. I hope he does a full year of ARCA. That's all I'm going to say. I enjoyed him last week. I wasn't here for that, but I thought that was a super good run. Impressive. I wish he would have won. I think that would have been cool, but good for Andy. Oh. I saw y'all trying to say his name.
Yeah, we tried. No, we're not going.
It's Andy Jankowiak. That's how you say it.
Jan Kowiak, okay.
There you go.
I'm sorry, Andy. Yeah, I
Yeah, I
really
was
enjoyed your
laughing at
win, okay?
But I saw that. Oh, and y'all were wondering if there'd ever been all first time winners in a weekend. Actually, probably more recent than you think. It happened in 2021. Bubba Wallace got his first win on the same weekend as Zane Smith and I forget the Xfinity guy. But it did happen back then. Just fun fact, I guess.
Okay.
Anyway, all right. I think that's it, ain't it?
That's it. Cleetus is 31. So, yeah, I was about dead on with his age there.
So, Watkins Glen.
Same 3 drivers in all of it. No, I don't. Are they? We don't know if they're running the.
I'm sure they are. Junior probably got him in that 9.
Yeah,
I
would say if he's got any sense, he does.
That 88.
All right, so we got the same 2 drivers as.
Shane, you think you gonna take Connor for Cup?
I don't know.
I am. I mean, he was the fastest guy at COTA.
Yeah.
We think
true.
he had his issues and he got wrecked. He came back. He was up to 4th after going to the back, got turned on those smoked old tires, still drove back up, I think, to a top 15.
Do you think he can get him a sweep?
I wouldn't
If he
bet
runs all
against
3
it.
races? No, I wouldn't either.
So, yeah.
It takes a lot of things going your way at those tracks to win all 3 races, but maybe he can.
Yeah, so I think, Shane, Connor, I wouldn't mind taking on just TrackHouse Ross because he's a very good road course guy. I mean, he's got.
I think when you drop down to the truck series, he's going to be formidable.
But even in the Cup, he runs top 5 at every road course.
Wouldn't that be cool? If he beats his own guys out at their specialty. I wouldn't bet on it. Those other 2 are just slick.
They are. I'm trying to remember back to COTA though, because I want to. Yes, it was just qualifying, but I'm pretty sure Ross outran Shane. It's just, I mean, you think back to before them, Ross has won a road course. I mean, he's been good at them, and I think he finished 2nd or 3rd at Watkins Glen last year. I don't know. Anyway, yeah, I would just take TrackHouse. It wouldn't shock me if they finished 1, 2, 3. That would be crazy, but yeah, I think I'll just take those 3, and maybe Kyle. He can get his head straight. He's been very good at these. I would say a Christopher Bell, but with his luck right now, I think I'm done.
It'll come around.
Yeah.
We just don't know when.
Not today. So you got Shane, Connor?
Yeah, I think pretty much the same thing. That they're dominant.
Yeah.
Of course, you got a couple other drivers that there's been a couple times recently.
Blaney's been finding his way.
Blaney's found his way. Gibbs
he won the stage here at Watkins.
Yeah, Gibbs has run good a few times at the road courses.
Yeah, he has. That's true.
Reddick. There's some other guys that have speed.
Yeah. So.
It's just.
Yeah, thinking back, Blaney won the pole at Watkins Glen last year. So.
Not what you would expect, though. I mean, you always think Shane when you think road courses, and I think now we're going to have to say the same with Zilisch. He's going to be at the top of those. Oh my God! Here we go with another one of those wins.
Yep. But it'll be exciting to see as long as they can execute. Because at COTA, we never saw Shane versus Connor because Connor had issues all day.
Yeah.
So we still haven't gotten to see that head-to-head in Cup. So hopefully this weekend. But
cool.
I think that's it.
All right. You got like a few more minutes if you want to get in a dig at Connor. You got anything bad to say about him since he's not here today?
No, I mean...
he had a bellyache tonight and he couldn't make it.
Yeah. Or maybe he just didn't want to come show us that he's been crying about Larson. But, yeah, if I was a Larson fan right now, I would be too. I mean, Kyle Busch done smoked him 2 weeks in a row now.
Oh.
And Ross.
Yeah.
I mean, he's been the worst of our three back to back.
Yeah, I think they didn't want Ross to beat him, so they called him for speeding when he wasn't doing it or something.
But he still beat him.
Yeah, he sped.
Because, Larson finished in the 30s, man. In a Hendrick car.
Don't count him down. He's not out. He's just down for a little while. He'll be back.
Yeah, but hopefully everybody keeps their wheels on next.
He won the championship last year.
Oh, yeah. He won a championship.
Yeah, he did. That's a fact.
Who cares? Joey Logano did too.
He got a lot of money for it.
But, yeah.
Anyway, all right, you had your opportunity.
Yeah, guys, please keep your wheels on next week. So I don't have to listen to... Have you heard about the one-lug wheels at all?
Today?
Just in general.
I haven't heard much about them here today.
Yeah.
We hear about it pretty regularly, but I don't like them either. I'll be honest, I don't care for them myself. Connor really hates
Hang on,
them.
where's the chicken?
Right
Where's the chicken? We gotta...
Here you go.
Where do one-lug wheels hurt you? It's okay. It's okay. Larson's gonna get it figured out eventually. NASCAR will rig something for him. You know they can't let a Hendrick guy suffer. That's why they didn't throw the caution today, because Chase Elliott was leading.
I was waiting for somebody to say that. I wasn't bringing it up. I'm glad you said it.
The first thing I thought was
I was waiting.
caution.
And somebody's got to pop up, and I figured it'd show up on the internet later. But I'm figuring, somebody's going to say it. They couldn't throw the caution.
I mean, if you throw one for Cody Ware spinning, then you got to throw one for John Hunter getting destroyed. But not Chase Elliott's leading.
No, not Mr. NASCAR.
Anyway.
He earned it, whatever.
We're not choosing Texas. We're now going to go to New York.
Yeah.
State of mind.
Yeah. No, I won't never do that.
All right.
But we will watch a race there.
Yeah. See y'all next week.
All right. Peace out.